Hey guys, welcome back to the HSC Silicon Valley Youth Organization. Today we're going to move on to a new lesson, which is Arduino Lesson 4. Today's lesson will be about controlling the RGB LED with a joystick. Here are the materials required. You'll need one joystick, one RGB diffused common cathode, one Arduino Uno, and 9 jumper wires, 4 of which are male-to-male jumper wires, and 5 of which are male-to-female jumper wires. Here's the schematic for the project.
You might want to pause the video here so that you could give yourself some time on building it. I will now move on to the code.
Okay, so let's type in constant int push button pin equal to 2. Then we have constant int red pin equals 11, constant int green pin equals 10, and constant int blue pin, and set that variable to 9. Next, we're gonna add constant int red x equals 512, constant int red y equals 1023, constant int green x equals 1023, constant int green y equals 0, constant int blue x equals 0, and constant int blue y equals 0. Now let's get to the setup method and type serial.begin, and the value for this, or the parameter, would be 9600. And we would like to set the joystick button as an input. So how do we do this? Digital right, push button pin, right? I'm just gonna copy there, right? There are two parameters. The left side of the method would have to be push button pin and input, and then you'll have to add digital right. Oh, oopsies. This has to be pin mode, not digital right. Now, okay. Push button pin and high. Okay, there. Now we add in pin mode, red pin, output. Pin mode, green pin, output. And then we have pin mode, blue pin, output. Oh, whoopsies, why is it? There. Let's move on to the void loop method. Let's create 2 variables. One of them is at the x-axis, and it's equal to, oh, whoopsies. Int x-axis equals analog read A0. This means that we are putting our A0 pin and connecting that to the VRX. The VRX also refers to the x-axis, by the way. And so that's the VRY, which also refers to the y-axis, which I'm just typing right now. Int y-axis equals analog read A1. A1 has to be connected to VRY, just like what I mentioned. Now you will need the flip orientation in case you need it. Set the x-axis to map x-axis 0, 123, 0, and 123. For the y-axis, whoopsies, you like to set that y-axis to map y-axis 0, oh whoopsies, 123, 123, and 0. Now we'll create a variable called int distance red, which is equal to square root power of absolute value of red x minus x-axis to 2 plus the absolute value of the difference between red y and y-axis to the power of 2. For the green axis and the blue axis, it's essentially the same, except all I just have to change this is instead of the red y, it's the green y for the distance green. All right, I'll change that to distance green, and so it's a green y. And you'll have to change the red x to the green x, the copied one. And this will be distance blue, and that has to be blue x. And that has to be blue y. Okay. Now we'll have to create a variable called int bright red equals 255 minus the constraint method containing the parameter map distance red 0, which is 2, 3, 0, and 255. And then outside this map method, you'll have to add 0 and 255. For the int bright green, we'll set that value to 255 minus constraint map distance green 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 0, and 255. Same thing as the previous variable, but I'll just have to change this to is a color. So I'll copy this and then replace the green to blue. C's. That should change to distance blue. There you go. If digital read push button pin, if that is equal to 0, then what we put is bright red equals 255, bright green, and so is also bright green and bright blue. So I'll copy all of that. Now I want to start with analog right, red pin, and bright red. Those are the two parameters you'll need for the, oh, it's not analog right, or it's analog right. Okay, there we go. Anyways, these are the two parameters you need. I'll copy and paste this like probably 2 times, yeah. This one will have to be green. This one blue. I'll switch the red pin to the blue pin. Okay. Next, we add serial.print key, and then serial.print digital read push button dot pin. Actually, I meant to say push button underscore pin. Now we have serial.print x. Yeah, there you go. and serial.print. Its x-axis. Now I'll copy and paste this. Switch that to Y. And this one will become R and bright red. I'll copy and paste this. And we have bright green in the serial.print below this G that I replaced. And here we have serial.print B. And then there you go. And after the serial, you'll need serial.print new line. Or how you want to call it. You could also call it \n, but it doesn't matter right now. And lastly, you'll need the delay method for 100 seconds. So I really hope you understand the whole code that I tried to explain to you. Now go ahead and try to run this code to see if it works with your Arduino.
Once you're finished with your code, this is how you should have built from your schematic. Now for the final step, you should try and see if you can control the LED with the controller. This is how your results should have looked like at the end of your project, when your code has been uploaded successfully. I really hope you enjoyed this video, so thanks for watching.